So in other coaching news, Brett Simpson just got promoted to become the first ever Olympic head coach for Team USA. Presuming the Olympics do take place in 2021, Brett Simpson will be the head coach for USA Surfing. Congrats, Brett Simpson.
All right. It'll be fun to watch, see how that goes.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Brett's the best.
He's a great guy, and he's a big sports guy.
His dad was a professional football player
Rams,
for the
right?
LA Rams.
Yeah.
Yep. And Brett, by the way, still, I mean, he might be surfing better now than he was on tour. I mean, he's unbelievably shredding.
Yeah.
So,
no doubt that he surfs incredible. Two-time U.S. Open winner, back to back.
Man, that was insane. I was
1 year. It was like 12 foot
against Mick Fanning too.
Remember they were toning Slater. That was when it was the Hurley Pro, I think.
Yep, I was there.
I was too.
I was there. Slater getting barreled on that left closeout into the pier, got a 10-point ride. Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
Gnarly.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
I wasn't as impressionable as you.
Well, dude, I surf there all the time, and days like that, I'm like, I can't even make the paddle out. Like, this is a nightmare of running water from south to north. I'll paddle out like at First Street, get blown through the pier, get out of the water at the cliffs, have to walk back 2 miles. It's not even worth going out. I'm going to go try to find a nook in the coast down around Newport in the jetties where I can find like a 4-foot wave, because this is like unsurfable. And then to see Slater
paddle. But they had toe assist.
They did, but guys were still paddling out and getting waves and then paddling back out. So to see Slater paddle out and then get a gnarly left barrel into the pier and get a 10-point ride was freaking, it's like, insane. Oh wow, that's different.
You know what else was cool was the expression session where they had like 10 guys and 10 skis going. Do you remember that?
No,
like a Hurley Pro expression session.
I remember being like Waterworld chaos pandemonium, but I don't remember any maneuvers or anything that anybody did. But I do remember as the swell died, and we could not believe that Brett was like making it through heats in the final day, and then he drew Mick Fanning in the final, and you're like, I mean, he'll lose to Mick, but this is kind of amazing. And him taking out Mick, him getting the first right that he got, that like against the grain right, and like comboing the thing and then doing an air on the inside section, like he landed it, like insane. That was
a full Kobe moment.
It really was. Yeah.
That was his Kobe moment. Cause as you know, well, maybe the listeners don't know, but that's his hometown. So the hometown, actually it's interesting talking about a sport that does need spectators. I mean, I think the spectators lifted Brett to a new level that day.
Agreed. And by the way, he named his kid Kobe.
Did he?
Yeah. So Kobe's a good analogy.
Not Scales, not Lee,
he
not
could
David.
Have. Could have. I think future generations, we can look forward to lots of Scales on the horizon in the future.
Scales Simpson.
I mean, it suits the surfing thing.
Right.
If you like a fish.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Just move through the water. All live.
All scaly.
Scaly.